Do you?
I mean, I can do it.
Because what I would like from the group, if possible, is to have a brass. It says brass only. It's for the first 11 measures. So if I could get one trumpet on soprano, one on alto, and then you playing tenor, that would be the best sound in my mind. And then have the bass be on.
Okay.
But if you
Once it sits in
No,
Yeah.
please. What about the Debussy
I'll take
part?
tenor.
okay, cool.
I can, I'll try.
What about the Debussy part, measure 8 and 9? In the soprano line?
Well, what happens? Yeah, you're right. I was assuming we'd have like more than one person.
Fine.
Yeah.
But well, I guess
I'm sure we
piano's gonna be playing the whole time. So
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, I got that.
yeah. So then at measure 11, that's when everybody comes in. Everybody else.
At A.
At A, yes.
Right on A?
Yep.
Okay.
It says all there. Yes.
Alright.
Yes. And then percussion, you come in before A, so you can do that. You got that. Let's see. That should be everything. There are some phrase markings, breath marks, some stuff in there, so try and hit. That's twice. My bad. Try to pay attention to that. All right. All right. That was pretty fun with the brass at the beginning, and when everybody came in, I liked the cymbal. I had a lot. I don't know if anybody else enjoyed that cymbal crash. The main thing for me is when you have a tie note over onto one with an eighth note, just make sure that you release on one of the next measure to make sure that the sound continually is moving and switching between instruments. And then let's try and work towards 4-measure phrases, especially after A. There are a couple things marked in there. Try and, just continually have 4-measure phrases, and it'll help with some of the phrasing between the voices. If you have a moving line, try and bring it out a little bit. The longer notes, maybe, make sure that the chord tone is heard, and then back off a little bit, as long as you can still, to make sure you can hear the moving notes. So let's try the beginning once really quick to make sure that we all continue until 1 and we can all practice coming in. All right. Let's try let's try the B section a little bit, and I'd like the tenor line maybe to come in a little bit louder with their chord tones, and everybody make sure that they can hear the tenor line's entrances and their moving line. Does that sound cool?
Cool.
So let's start at B. Not hear the tenor line?
Yes, there's one shot.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Go for it.
27 is that long or the dotted half note? That's an F. Because it
Are you in the soprano line?
yes. Because an F fits. Because I played it, but it kind of looks like a G, but I wasn't sure.
It's an A.
It's an A. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I still died.
The second space. A.
Yep. Works.
Anybody else? There was an error there. I used a whiteout on some pen, so that's why. So everybody's on the same page. Anybody else have any sound issues or anything? Okay.
From 17 to 18, there's that tie. There's a tie that's supposed to go from a quarter note to the third beat of 17 to the first beat of 18 in that melody part.
In which?
Both soprano and tenor parts. Third beat of 17 and the first beat of 18
Okay.
should be tied.
Okay.
That's one thing I noticed. Otherwise, it's kind of hard because I don't have one. Any other comments? Or else we can just do a little bit more, or?
Okay. Let's work on trying to do a little bit more of a contrast between the two sections, between A and B, the louder section of A, especially, we're not going to start right at the beginning, but the brassy fanfare type sound. And then when it gets to B, it's more of a legato, wholesome, smooth, and I'll try and show that a little bit more with my technique and conducting too. All right? So let's start at, let's just start at measure 5 for fun, because that's right when all the voices start to come together. Does that sound cool? Measure 5.
G and C.
Okay.
I don't think I had a transposition error. Maybe it was someone else in the room.
Oh, I played that wrong.
Okay.
It was me. I'm sorry, it's hard to transpose down a minor third.
Yeah, I feel like that.
That was
I'll make a tenor bass.
it's no big deal.
Okay.
And I'm having.
So talk to Kate about her rehearsal pacing specifically. Think about how her comments were, the time between you were playing and that you got an opportunity to play again. the quality of instruction, and just the overall pace of her time. Andy?
I think overall, like the things you were saying were great, and there was a lot of really good improvements that happened. I think that maybe having us playing more of us playing and less of you talking. So like, the first thing that we did with, what was the first thing we did? I don't remember, but even, yeah, write an A and listening.
Four measure phrases.
Yeah, 4 measure phrases and listening for the inner parts. Like, all that we need to take is, all right, measure A, write it, let's go write it A. I want you guys to listen more. Let's do 4 measure phrases and everybody listen for the inner parts. All right, here we go. Just right away, get ready to go, and kind of took probably a little bit more time than you needed to. But all of the comments that you had were really good.
Anything else regarding pace? Yeah, I agree with Andy that the quality of your comment was spot on. I mean, it's just really, really nice musical thoughts. Trying to figure out how to keep from, okay, is that all right now to keep from all the filler words?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make that a little bit more succinct and more direct. That's going to come with experience, though. But I did want to bring it to the attention of the class because I think that was a little bit of a concern with Jonathan's time and your time. Part of it too, in what we're dealing with here, and that you won't have to deal with on the U-Band day, is the bookkeeping, the paperwork, the shuffling around of stuff. But keep in mind that in a classroom setting, that's probably going to be your responsibility too. And how can you make the most efficient use of time for yourself that way? Our communication together, sometimes people talk over each other in this space. And I guess that's more of a classroom management and rehearsal pacing kind of thought. So I'll put some thought into that for everybody, not just Kate, not just Jonathan, but all of us could stand to do that. And Andy's comment about play more, talk less, even those of us that have had a lot of experience still struggle with that because we want so much to give the players all of our knowledge and for them and to do better. We feel like we can communicate that more directly with word, whereas, as you all know, because you're fine and mature musicians, you typically respond better to each other's sound. So that's one thing we have to keep in the back of our minds all the time, no matter what level you're at. Thanks for letting me go off on you on that. Nice job all together.